Hello from USA. We, this is Harrison and Matt in the booth. We are at the USA, I believe it's the 120, sponsored by Amir Page Tech, whatever it is. Matt, you gonna sit there being quiet, or you gonna speak?
Oh yeah, I'll sit here being quiet. It's what I do best.
Fair enough. Well, while the drivers finish their last little bit of practice, I'm gonna just sort of go through the list. We have a bit of a smaller field tonight, 8 drivers currently, although there's a 9th on the way. We have some throwback schemes tonight, or this new schemes tonight. David Gibbs is running a gray Lowe's paint scheme compared to his normal bright blue Lowe's paint scheme. Where is he? Tyler Tomasi is running a completely new paint scheme. If I can find
I
it.
don't know if Tyler's is a throwback, but
I don't know if it's a
it's
throwback.
definitely a sharp little ride.
Yeah. There we go. And Zachary Cox is also has a new paint scheme, although this is his first race of the season. Zachary obviously being in the Final Four for Cup Series last year, most likely going to have a very strong race today. Other than that, Casey Drake's looking very quick today, as a beautiful slide directly into Gibbs happens. Casey's looking very quick today, as well as Harrison Chandler. I expect to see those two up front. It's 50% fuel tonight, which means everybody has to make a pit. Most people might have to make 2, depending on how many safety cars we have, or yellows we have. And there's a new, iRacing released a new damage model, so it's a lot easier to completely total your car and need a tow. So yeah, anything you gotta add?
No, we pretty much covered it all, but this damage model is very easy, especially with your right front tire. Will just like completely break and your car will just go straight into the wall at some points if you have slight contact. So this car is definitely a challenge for these drivers. I find it to be a blast because in the beginning, the tires are super cold, and so the back end is kind of a little loose, but when you get a hold of it, it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure what they're doing right now.
This is beautiful.
They're just testing out the damage model.
I think, yeah, I was about to say, they're about to go into qualifying. They're just messing around. All right. Who should we follow through qualifying? Let's follow Casey Drake. Let's follow him on a lap around here once it loads. Come on. There we go. So many people on track. All right, let's follow Zachary Cox then, because Casey isn't on track. Now, USA obviously being a 3/4 mile track is very, not sure what quite's the right word, twitchy. Especially in these cars. These cars like to spin out of 2 and 4. Cold tires definitely going to be interesting. And tires, I say they mean a lot. They mean a lot for, a short track, or any short track really. I would say if anything, USA probably, they don't mean nearly as much as a place like what? I'm trying to think of a good example. Texas.
Oh yeah, they wear a lot at Texas.
Yeah, no, they
Tires will still wear out, and eventually they'll get into their sweet spot where it's very, I wouldn't say easy to control, but it's a lot better and the cars will get faster speeds. In the beginning, cold tires are just wicked loose. So if we have some green-white checkers here at the end, I can definitely see some strategy being pulled out as, oh, that's not good for your Cox. It looks like he just got loose off of 2 or off of 3 right before the start finish line before he started his lap.
It's just unlucky. Cold tires caught him off guard. I wonder if Casey is going to be doing the same thing that he did 2 days ago on Friday. Burn out the Trailblazers tires.
probably will, because as we were seeing the in-cockpit view of Brady Floyd, he was definitely having a handful trying to get that car to stay on the bottom, and you can see his hands going back to his fourth.
Everybody's having a bit of trouble. That looked like a pretty good lap by Zach. There we go. There's Casey. Doing his burnouts. There we go.
Well, 8 o'clock, I was supposed to go to a training, but I just got a notification saying it was canceled, so sweet, I can be here now.
I can't figure out the camera angles of this track, to be honest.
Casey's car looks hysterical coming out, but it's still loose as he's
Yeah.
approaching the green flag.
This track is, or this car really, in general, ARCA cars on short tracks are just very rough. You just sort of push it's really pushing the limit, right? How much control do you have on your car? It's one of the reasons why a lot of these drivers love the short tracks, because it really shows who's the best driver and you can really find the limits of their car. Looks like a pretty good lap. Where is he going to end up? And he's second. I don't think anybody else is setting. Oh, nope. Mitch Hobbs, who. Is this his first race? That doesn't sound like a familiar name.
Mitch Hobbs in the 89. I'll look at my roster, see if he's on there. He is on my roster, but I think this is his first appearance. Mitch Hobbs is the driver of the 89 for GR1D Esports. Now we're looking at the 33 of Justin Johnson.
Seems like both, because he's on his second lap. Seems like his first lap got disqualified because he's yet to set a time. And he just ran out of time, actually. So.
Well, that's rough.
Yep.
Is Tyler Tomasi is your pole winner for USA. I don't see him in a chat, or I'd bring him up into the booth for a quick little interview.
All right, the grid is as follows. Tyler Tomasi is on pole, with Casey Drake on his outside. Harrison Chandler is in the second row, with Eric Heater on his outside. Brady Floyd and David Gibbs make up the third row, with Zachary Cox and Justin Johnson in the fourth row. Mitch Hobbs and Zachary Thornton round out your final row. So, it's a very long race here at USA. So, how do you think... Well, let's say your pick, actually, because you haven't talked about our picks. Who do you think's going to win?
Well, because Tyler Tomasi's in the field, we'll see if anyone can stop him. So I'll try and pick someone other than Tyler, because that just seems like an easy pick. I'll go with Casey Drake.
Alright, I was thinking him too, but to make it different, I'm gonna say Brady Floyd. I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball here.
Eric Heater's in the field? Never mind you. I'm gonna go with Eric Heater.
I'm gonna still stick with Brady Floyd. Yeah, he was strong some strong pace Friday night. Different cars, different track, but still, I think he'll have the momentum and he'll be doing good tonight. Also starting about actually dead halfway through the field. This isn't the hardest track for wrecks to happen. If he keeps clean and let the leaders wreck, I think he'll do good.
Alright, grid time is over. And away they go on their pace laps. I predict we'll see some people trying to scrub their tires. See if they can get some heat in them early, as we see the 29 doing that. Doesn't look like Casey's doing that right now. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, now he seems to be one big with tire temperature. At least he knows how to get it. There we go.
There we go. Now they're all doing it.
Great, it'll be green next time by, so I guess we're about to find out if we picked correct. There's not too much to talk about as they paces there.
No, not now. That 20 car is really interesting though in its design. Those headlights are funky.
It looks like some of the pro late models, and actually it reminds me, my local speedway is a truck, like a miniature truck series. Some headlights to those. It's definitely interesting. I like it.
Green, green, green.
It might have influenced my pick for tonight.
Alright, they're going in the green now. It looks like the 76 and 87 both got a good start. As going into one, the advantage would go to Tyler Tomasi. Casey Drake. Yep, Casey Drake on the outside. He's still fighting and trying to get that outside lane to work. Yeah, he's still fighting because he got the momentum off of the turn. He's actually in the lead right now. We'll see if he can get the run off.
He's just getting a run on the straight. In fact, I think he's gaining ahead. Ooh.
Eric Peter got loose on that outside, but he's up to third now. That's in the 29 of Harrison Chandler.
There it is. There's
And Casey Drake cleared Tyler Tomasi. Peter now trying to fight on that outside lane. Looks like they're trying to get that to work. So Tyler Tomasi, he came on pole, but he's starting to fade back. We'll see if he can cover and give a charge back. Mir just joined the booth as our in-race analysis. Except I don't think he's in the race, so just analysis.
Is it Brenner?
29 back there. He's putting on a good show, trying to battle Eric Heat on that inside lane.
Rich Hobbs, just pretty good start. Got a little loose at the start, but then seems to have made it up in pace so far, so we'll see how he goes throughout the night.
Hobbs is up to 5th right now. And now Eric Heater is able to slot back in line.
Harrison Chandler's putting on a show up in here on 4th place. What?
I didn't realize you were in here.
I did announce that he was in here because I know you had Discord turned off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Driver Tyler Tomasi is doing pretty good. Second race here, right?
Third, I want to say. No, yeah,
Third,
you're right,
okay.
second.
Tyler
Second.
Tomasi, this
Yep.
is third because he did the super speedway. He did one
yeah.
street stock. He won the street stock. came in third in the super speedway race, and now he's running in second, trying to chase down Casey Drake. The top
He's putting-
three right now are under,
All
a,
under
blanket.
Oh yeah.
Harrison Chandler trying to get some of that action, followed by Hobbs and Fitz. So
Let's see what the 76
car
can do.
battle right now.
Let's see what the 76 can do on the. Oh, it's out of the 87. Casey Drake. Casey Drake gets loose into the turn. Drake up out the groove.
Casey Drake will lose a ton of time off of that, as now he's in the hands of the 29, but he'll slot back in line in that third position.
He's sent it in on the 29. Oh, 28 too.
Peter is now up to second. You've seen him in his dominance in these super speedway races before, but
Ooh.
Oh, rocking it back.
Casey Drake just got loose, and
just one
29 just went around.
I think he may have clipped the rear of Drake here on the outside.
Probably.
On the exit of 4. Yeah, no, it's still no yellow. It's a 1 car.
That's a bummer for Harrison. Nothing he could do right there. He just saw the 89 second wiggle in front of him. He clipped it, and fortunately, he was the victim of that, not the 87.
It does look like he got back around there. Looking at the timing tables, he hasn't gotten lapped, and he's only 2 seconds behind Zachary Cox, who has had a bit of a rough start.
Looks like the handling went away on the 87 as we see him getting loose in the turn again. Loose on entry.
I think maybe running the outside line those first 5 laps just really ate away at his tires.
Hey, we're only at lap 14, so I wonder if he's trying to get a new line, trying to prepare for the long run, because these guys are starting to be spread out now, and that inside line is pretty slick as we see some people in the back there. The back end is starting to step out a little bit. Peter, though, in the 28 hasn't let up on Tyler Tomas, and he's all over his back bumper. So far, Tyler hasn't made any mistakes, but it's a long race. His tires wear down. It's going to be a completely different game trying to work on your car's handling.
He just saves fuel just that a little bit more. I'm still having trouble figuring out this timing sheet. It's mainly because it's made for non-oval racing. But it looks like Casey Drake's able to start to catch up with the pack in front of him. So making his few mistakes a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it does look like he is starting to go into a rhythm, as now he's caught back up to Eric Heater. Right now we have a 3-way car battle for the lead. I'm not sure on the times of Hobbs, who is now up to 4th after that mishap with Harrison Chandler.
There are identical lap times between Casey Drake and Eric Heater for the past 2 laps. They seem to all have been getting into a rhythm now.
I'm also watching Heater in the turn, as that previous turn they were running the same, but it looks like now he was able to creep up on the inside of Tomasi's. Tomasi's trying to fight on the outside, but it looks like he'll give way and slide in the second line as Eric Heater is now your race leader, and we'll see if Tyler can repay the favor.
I feel like... Which one of these guys is a part of Casey's team? Are you a part of Casey's team?
Yeah, Eric Heater is a part of the Supermax Racing team. Tyler Tomasi, though, on the inside fighting back. He wants that lead.
Right now they're
Now
just
he's on his quarter. Oh, but Eric Heater was able to send it in there and retake the lead again.
they need to figure this out because right now they're just wasting each other's time, wasting their tires, wasting their fuel. They need to.
Drake.
They're just battling, and right now it's so early in a long race. They're just wasting their own time in the long run. Especially with Casey Drake in the background. So we're about to say more.
Looks like Eric Heater, though, likes that outside lane, and Tyler's trying to find a way to get that inside to work, but that outside lane will save your tires a little bit. So if Heater can get that to work, that'll help him. I feel like we keep on cutting off Amir because I see his mic turn on.
Casey Drake is looking really loose off in the entering the exit corners.
Yeah, he is starting to lose some time on the top two front runners.
And see, this is the weird bit of this timing sheet because it splits an oval up into 3 sectors. And so I don't understand because it says he's gained 3/10 in the first sector and lost 2/10 in the second. I don't understand what a tenth is, or a sector is, for an oval.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Right now, I'm just looking at the scoring on the far left and the gap. Ooh, Tyler into the back of Eric Heater. I wonder if we saw some checkup, but
He's just lagging.
Heater is blinking, so I wonder if that came into consideration. But Heater did say that I'm sure he's not happy with Tyler, though, if he has no idea that he was actually blinking. It looks like his internet was starting to take a dive there.
Yeah, I can't watch him because it keeps cutting away. And it's quite annoying to watch. They're pacing. No, they're not. Never mind.
Yeah, his blinking's absolutely terrible. So I wonder if Tyler just wasn't able to see him check up, but he definitely got into that turn more than the 28 did, which sent him right up the track. But nice driving from Eric Heater to save that. But now he's down into the 4th position. Yes, 4th position.
I think
The Chops, though, taking advantage and is now up to 3rd.
Great showing by him so far. I think Hobbs is getting a little bit some taps by Heater. As Heater goes by, I believe, in the background. Yeah, I think Heater has the pace overall over Hobbs.
Yep. Trying to make some quick work of that 89 car. Looks like with a Kurt Busch car.
I think they just got a little bit of net code because Heater shifted up on the track a little bit and then Hobbs shifted almost into the wall. So I don't think net code is Heater's friend right now.
Right, you can see that damage to the back end of the 28. That was some serious contact going into the turn.
Gibbs just trying to make his way through the field as well. And now he's just sort of been sitting, conceding his points in 5th.
Yeah, in the background there, I saw Gibbs to the 80 or to the bottom of the 89. It looks like he will not clear him quite yet as they come off of the turn. '89 though, loose trying to fight back on that outside lane is oh my, and
They both save it.
holy cow, that was some great driving. They saved that.
I'm sure they're complaining in driver columns right now.
Oh yeah, if I was David, I wouldn't be too happy. You got a car on the outside, just lose it, and then
Gain the
almost
position
takes
from
you
it.
out in the process.
Yeah.
That was some really great driving though, but man, these cars are so loose.
I think Cox is up high with damage. I think I saw bumped in, or pushed in front bumper. Yeah, this is going to the pits. Shame
Yeah,
for
there
our
was some
top 4
damage in the
contender.
back.
Last year, he just doesn't seem to be able to handle these ARCA cars, or at least this track. Very tricky set of a combination of cars. That's for sure.
Yeah, the Arca car in particular, it's loose no matter where you go. Plus, USA, which is also known for not having a lot of grip. Do you think these drivers will pit for tires at all, even though they're incredibly loose right now, or do you think they'll just
Ooh,
try to? Oh, 89
89
just
just
lost
went
it again,
around.
and
Now, Gibbs hit him, but is that going to count as 2 cars? My question.
I'm not sure because the 89 lost it completely on his own, and David didn't wreck, so I think that would be a 1-car incident still.
Yeah.
It looks like they're still under green.
Try to change the camera angles a little bit. There we go.
Here up to second now, trying to chase down Tyler Tomasi, who moved him out of the way. 1.2 second gap I'm reading right now. We'll see how much he can close at.
As the leaders start to experience some lap traffic in the form of Justin Johnson, who just, I think same as Cox, he just had a rough start to this race.
Yeah, we'll see if they play nice at all. If not, that could get very hairy because a tap with these Arca cars will spin you around. So that's why it was very incredible that David saved it.
Oh, his 33 is wrecking on the front stretch, I believe. It looks like that was just a single car spin out of 4. Although, I guess we'll check that again if we have a yellow here soon. '89 also spinning. Everybody's spinning. I think this might be starting to get to the fall off of their tires.
Usually when the tires fall off, though, the car gets really tight.
Well, they're spinning instead because normally like what these top 3 are doing, like when they get out of 4, usually they slide up really loose into the wall. Both of the spins I saw were towards the infield, which would suggest that they're just oversteering it.
I am very curious what's going to happen if Eric Eater can march his way back up to the bumper of Tyler. If he'll repay the favor, or if they both agreed that there were some issues with netcode. Looks like the 51 spun again.
51 has hit the, 51 and the, another number hit each other and wrecked. 51
33?
wrecked. I believe so.
Is there a yellow? So if I hit another person, you'd assume that there'd be a yellow. But
Negative. There was, though, Justin, well, 51 just spun off of netcode. His tires broke, I think.
got it.
Eric Keeter has damage to the back of his bumper. Back left of his bumper.
Yeah, I don't think that damage though is really affecting that 28 machine. He is closing the gap ever so slightly. It's now down to 1.1 second.
Alec machine is really nice too. Oh, I should have said that.
Yeah, you're right. He does have a good bit of a missing.
Wow, they're very close to that wall, trying to get everything they can out of these cars.
They really are. I think Keaton is a little bit back. Just 3 people. Class of their own right now.
Up David Gibbs, who's in 4th, is 7.9 seconds back. 8.1 now, so they're really pacing everybody.
As we start to inch closer towards that halfway mark, still no yellow. which is going to be interesting, especially for, I imagine Tyler's fuel is starting pretty low.
Oh, we saw him clip the wall there, and he's gonna slap it big time.
That little exit road on the entrance of 3, just he's hugging the wall and it's too tight, and then that's
20 around.
another person spin. My pick isn't looking so good.
I'm looking on the charts though. It looks like there soon will be a battle between the 29 and 88. Is they're only 6 tenths apart. Harrison Chandler, who did 180 or 360 in the beginning of the race, is starting to recover.
Eric Keeter is in the wall on the entry of 3.
Again?
87 and 28 are battling each other on the front stretch.
Split screen. You guys don't do anything for like 10 laps and then you're doing everything at once.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get a split screen. I don't know if that's even
I
possible.
don't think it is.
I'm gonna be looking though if Harrison Chandler is in with like the 10th of David. But right now, this battle for second is very interesting. Is they're just trying to handle their cars.
Yeah. I think if somebody like Casey or Harrison were pitted right now, they'd be in good undercut territory for the person in front of them. The problem would be that they're safety car, 'cause then obviously they'll miss out on the safety car.
Caution, it's not F1.
Sorry. Oh, that's the good race. Fantastic race.
Another car self-spinning in the back.
Let's see who it is. Let's see who dropped. Oh, there's a yellow.
Caution is out.
Does anybody know what it was from?
Probably that 20 car. His nose is absolutely chunked. Also, just before he went to yellow, I saw the 28 slide up the track and it gave room to the 87. But depends when that caution came out, if he'll get his second place position back or if Casey Drake can keep it.
I think 20's just been... No, wait, it's stumping over here.
What?
What?
Alright, who brought it out?
The 89 and the... One second. So
Alright,
the 89's loose off the exit of 2, while the 33 spins and collects him and misses him.
Ah.
oh, right here.
So the 89's mine is 89 spins.
He spins it. He's
Saves
trying to
it.
save it. He loops.
Oh,
He almost saved it.
33.
33 was
up.
trying to avoid
Hits-
him. He spun and oh, Cox. He got collected
One.
again.
he has some bad luck for...
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He just
Ooh,
completely ran into his door.
Nowhere to go.
Mm-mm.
He was debating going high, but he saw him coming high, then just misjudged it, and then boom, right to the side of him. Tough. That's a tough break for Zachary, the 51 machine of Zachary Cox.
Although I do... I mean, he's only 4 back. I can't imagine they wouldn't wave him all the way back around to one back.
I think he has no more fast repairs.
Oh, that might be
How
a
many
problem.
fast repairs are they given for this race?
2.
2. Okay.
Guess we're about to find out. Hope for Zachary's sake and the fact that he's my teammate that he has a fast repair left.
We saw him come down a pit once earlier, so he either has 1 fast repair left or none. We'll see if that nose pops back into place. It doesn't look like he has any fast repairs left.
Damn. Just a rough break. There we go. I think he's just gonna go about with damage and accept it.
Yup, he's trying to just finish this race off.
All right.
His tire is still there. It's a short track, so aero's not that important. I want to see if we can bring anyone up to the booth.
He might have some engine damage.
He might, but I don't think the Lears are gonna have enough fuel to the end. Not unless they do some insane fuel saving.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna have to do a splash and go.
Are they trying to pit now or no?
No, they've already pitted. They pitted in lap 55. In fact, I
Tyler
think Tyler.
Tomasi coming in.
Yep, they
David
realized
Gibbs
it.
coming in. Zachary Thorne. Looks like everybody's coming in.
They're gonna try to do it. I imagine this is a splash and go. They're gonna try to get just enough fuel to try to fuel save to the end. I
Just came on
wouldn't.
Zachary Thornton's car and shows how stops go. Follow behind the car.
For this caution, you want to bring someone up to the booth real quick?
Yeah,
Should we bring Zachary. Should we bring
bring Gibbs.
Gibbs?
Gibbs? Or you want to bring up Cox because he's had a terrible
yeah.
day so far.
Yeah, let's bring up Cox.
Alright.
All right.
I'm done, Mom. Zachary Cox, you in the we're us in the booth. How are you? I'm soft break for you, man. How's your night been?
Hasn't been that good so far. Took a few weeks down, and now it's you know, it's one of those days.
Yep, that sucks, man. Hopefully you can get back up there, get past your troubles, get your car repaired, get up for the compete for that win.
Hopefully so.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Have a good race.
You too.
Any other questions?
Nope.
All right.
Good luck. Okay, you moved.
Yep, I moved up. Should we bring up Gibbs?
No, I think they're going green here soon. Don't want to distract them for.
Any lights on the pace car? Oh yeah, no lights on the pace
They're
car.
going green.
Tyler Tomasi to the back end of the traffic with a splash and go.
Let's go in. Eric Keeter controls the start. Well, I think. Yep, Eric Keeter controls the start. Green flag is out. Eric Keeter and diving into turn 1 ahead of the 29. Clear.
Up, he does clear the 29 heading into 1. That was what he was mainly hoping for, being on that outside lane. If you didn't clear him, that would have given the 29 a shot. But right now, it looks smooth sailing. But the 29 hasn't let off yet. Oh no, the 51 goes around again.
Rough.
51 is having a tough night. Assuming these drivers have fresh tires.
I think Heater, Chandler, and Tomasi have it. I don't think Casey does. Because Casey went for fuel the first time, came out ahead of everybody, and then went for a splash and go. That's why he's back there. I don't think he got tires. Or that could be wrong. Looking at... It's hard to tell. I would imagine most people got tires. But Casey did a really quick first pit stop. So that's... I'm leaning towards, if anything, just one side.
Peter has a 7/10 gap on Harrison Chandler.
I think Heater, Casey, and Tyler have just all been in a class of their own in comparison to the rest of the field. I think once Casey and Tyler clear Harrison.
Caution is out.
Caution?
Mitch Hobbs and I think the 33 of Justin Johnson
again.
Yep, Justin Johnson.
Get a good angle.
Oh, he just went straight up into the wall. Justin Johnson.
Alright, we're getting up on the replay soon.
So going into the corner, he just gets
Really
sideways.
Sideways, he just
Overcorrects
goes in the
it.
wall by himself,
Goes in the wall.
and he collects the 89.
Jesus, Gibbs is probably feeling lucky right now.
Oh yeah.
I want to
Let's
see
go
this.
on board of
Yeah.
go on board of Gibbs. Holy moly, that was really close.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, I went live. I hit the wrong button.
Alright, we'll get back there shortly.
There we go. Please go.
Back
Alright,
into
so as
road.
they head into 1, you can see that 33 on the top. Comes
Good.
down.
Oh, he did get hit.
88 and the 89 is back in pit road. Back up. Same with the 35 with Thornton. Thornton taking tires. Same with the 89.
So maybe Heater thinks he is good on fuel with these cautions coming out. Cautions do tend to read cautions.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
28 if Heater's going out pit road.
Yeah, no, he seems.
Leader.
He's
Nope,
probably
they're
gonna
going in
splash
for
and
some
go.
fuel probably.
Tyler
Because Tyler
Tomasi, Justin
Tomasi
Johnson.
follows him
No, I didn't expect Tyler Tomasi to pick because he got.
Oh, Mitch Hopp spun.
on pit road.
No, he spun into 3.
Getting a lap back, or
I think. I don't.
Well,
No,
that's-
he was not getting. He's not getting left back. He's catching back up to the leaders.
that's forced his hand for a pit.
He has a black flag for passing under the yellow flag. Under yellow.
Hmm.
Got that. Justin Johnson down pit road. Eric Heater. Heater's taking tires. Same with Justin Johnson.
Did he not take tires his first time around?
I don't think so, but he was running really fine, really good.
Mm-hmm.
No tires. Eric Heater's down to 3rd, I think.
Yeah, we'll see how this strategy shakes stuff up. It looks like Casey Drake might in. Oh no, Harrison Chandler's still out. Same with David Gibbs. They think that they're fine.
Yeah, no. Harrison and Gibbs are on the same strategy. They think that they're probably clear to the end, or at least there's gonna be enough cautions that they will be. Then there's Casey and Tyler, who are both doing the same thing, where they're definitely good to the end. Assuming that they got the full fuel at each of their pits, they'll have enough fuel to make the end, even without
Eric
cautions.
Heater, 28 is also good to the end.
Mm-hmm. But Eric Heater's way back in the field now because of his extended pit stay. Let's say that. Yeah.
We have seen Heater go up through the field before. Doesn't look like he's that far back. He's currently behind Tyler Tomasi in that 3rd row on the inside, so
I don't know. If I was a betting man right now, I'd say Gibbs. I think if he can stretch the fuel, I mean, he pitted the same lap as Casey. It's just it looks like he went a lot quicker, which would assume that he didn't do something, and that didn't do something might be fuel. At least I think he didn't take fuel his second time, or his most recent pit. So.
this will be the first time we see David Gibbs in the lead. So we'll
That's not
see
true.
what
Harrison
he's
is.
doing.
Harrison
Oh,
chose to start
Harrison
on the
really?
outside.
Okay, they like to start on the outside as Harrison goes away right now. Completely flying by the 88 as the 88 jumps that outside lane. DC Drake will see if he
Go
can
back
fill a
green.
gap
Green
on the
flag is out.
inside.
Oh, wait. Oh, missed me out. Sorry.
Get a little bit.
As Casey Drake will send it into 1 and he will almost clear Gibbs. Now he does, exiting the turn.
That takes Mosley's trying to get it's hard for him to lay power down.
He is on that inside lane though. It doesn't look like he can get the power down as he will slide back behind the 28 of Eric
28
Heater's
dives in on
scooter.
88. Good move. Eric Heater's doing really good this race. Oh, he's really loose. Saves it.
Nope.
As
Side by side.
89
That's a
goes
caution
around
in
in
the
the back again.
Caution.
That's a caution.
Oh,
Eric Heater
Thornton
moves
got
up fourth.
collected.
I saw that in the background as
Come on, Thornton, back up.
he doesn't know what reverse is nor a brake. Yeah, no, he's just got it on
89
the apron.
clipped the apron and nowhere for Zachary Thornton to go.
Actually, that looked like Thornton gave him a good bit of a shove there.
I thought I saw the 89 clip the apron.
Well, he definitely clipped the apron, but it looked like halfway. Well, he checked up for the 33, so he dove low. He went a little bit there,
Went low,
and then got shoved.
but when he did hit the apron, that made the car get loose, so he was trying to go up the track to save that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't put the blame on anyone, more
No,
of
that's
a racing incident.
It's just
89 sure is spinning a lot, though. His car isn't handling too great.
actually with all this pit, Zachary Cox is on only one lap back.
As we said before, cautions breed cautions.
Yeah. Brady, Floyd, and Thorin are obviously pitting. Doesn't look like anybody else has chosen to pit.
Should we bring someone else up to the booth?
Brady Floyd,
mm,
Justin Johnson.
Let's bring Gibbs up.
All right, I got you. David Gibbs, we're up here in the booth.
Howdy.
So,
How's your race been?
Definitely interesting, to say the least.
we saw
So
you
we-
had a pretty good miss there to 89, the 33. I think it's 89, 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it, or did you Pat get through it?
I got a little tap.
Nothing too big of damage to your car, correct?
I mean, gave me a 4X and I got a fast repair anyway, so.
All right.
But I kept it straight.
Yep. Good thing that you kept it straight.
Out of curiosity, you, at least at the start of the race, it looks like Casey and Heater were just pulling away. Now that you're sort of up here and sandwiched in between them, how do you plan, dealing with the rest of the race?
Laying back.
All right.
If they want it, they can take it. I'm not gonna waste my tires on something like that.
All right.
So we
Alright,
saw
well-
some interesting strategy from you. I just had one more thing before we kick you off. So I saw some interesting strategy with you and Harrison staying out. So do you think that your car is good enough to the end?
I believe so. Tires are only a couple laps old, so it shouldn't affect them too bad.
Are you good on fuel, or is that a question for you?
I've got plenty.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
All right. Have a great day.
Sure. Get you back down there.
All right, and I
Yes.
believe it is 1 green next time by. Yeah.
29 will be in the outside.
Yep. He seems to like starting from the outside.
As long as he can get a jump, the outside line is going to help. But if the inside line is going to be parallel with him going into turn one, that's not going to be good. Because you have Casey Drake, who is a very talented racer on that inside line.
And also much fresher tires on his inside.
I'm not sure how much tires are going to come into play because fresh tires are looser than worn tires. So we'll see.
As they come around for the green flag. Harrison didn't get the best of starts, definitely not like last year's start. Although he does clear Casey
Harrison-
into the first corner.
If Harrison does clear him, he is trying to stay all the way as they are too wide behind him. Casey Drake will slot back into third spot as he doesn't get the start he was hoping for. Well, look at that guy in the second position. Eric Eater marching his way back up from the field. Now up to challenge Harrison Chandler. Oh boy, too many C's in that sentence again. For the lead as they're side by side coming down the backstretch.
That's how you cleared him. Now Casey's gonna go try to do the same this lap. And he clears him easily.
Casey Drake is cleared. We'll see if he can get two birds with one stone, but he can't quite get to Eric Heater. Heater likes running that top lane, which that gives Casey a run on the entrance, but Heater will get the run off, so let's see how all that comes into play at the end of the race.
Actually, he came down to block him this lap, which nearly ended up badly as Casey was just riding on his bumper that whole corner.
Right now, it looks like we are single file through the fields. We see someone back there trying to fit their nose in Zachary Cox.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
cocked
big spin.
around.
Big
That
spin.
was just a dump.
Would it be a caution for that?
No. I don't think there
No.
will.
Oh boy.
That looked like a dump from my perspective.
We'll see. I definitely saw a car get on his quarter, so maybe he came down or not. But that was a interesting spot for a spin as Heater goes wide. I don't know if there was a bump there because I can't get that on my camera angle, but Casey Drake to the lead and will lead this lap.
I really don't like the camera angle at this track, to be honest.
Oh, Heater trying to pay back the favor. That's very dangerous to these ARCA cars, but no harm, no foul that time as it was just a tap going into the turn, not even moving him.
Even 0x little bumps in Arca is just enough for a disaster. And it looks like Casey's going to give him the room this time.
Casey went wide. It looks like he gave him the spot as he's cleared of Heater. Harrison Chandler, though, is loving this battle as he's able to creep up into the picture.
Now don't discount Gibbs back there. He's right there as well.
Tomasi is falling off from where we saw him in the beginning.
I think it was more just him getting a bad start, but he definitely has been able to make up his old pace.
Yeah, he isn't able to go through the field as quick as Heater has. It looks like Gibbs is slightly faster than Harrison, but Harrison is having a very solid, consistent line. As on the top, we see Zachary Thornton going around. This can't be easy to drive with a controller. We're seeing people who have actual steering wheels lose it, so it's got to be even harder for Thornton.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a stable chair to sit on. Really rough day for him.
Yep. Casey Drake to the back bumper of Eric Heater. So even though he gave him the spot, it doesn't look like he wanted to fight too hard, but Casey Drake sent in a message saying, I am faster than you right now.
Although if we want to speak about bad days that someone's making the most of, look at Thornton. Or sorry, Zachary Cox. The wrong second. Got spun, green flag, one car spin by himself, and is still only one lap down. Still in position for Lucky Dog.
Yep. Thornton now 2 positions, and Hobbs, who is struggling with his car today, is in 10th, 8 laps down.
Hobbs just made a lap back?
No, now he's 9 laps down.
Oh. Got it. Forgot how to count there for a second. My apologies.
No, the ticker, I thought I read 8.
No, it did read 8. It's just my mind thought that 8 was higher than 9.
Oh, okay. Anyways, back to the race.
Where is he? This is not 10 laps now. Continue.
Maybe he's in the pits.
Yay.
The damage because he's wrecked a lot. But maybe he's out of fast repairs and there's a really rough
Was Ticker
wreck
in the
he
pits
got
is
into.
going off? I think he may have left. Yeah, I think he disconnected. Anyway.
Oh, he wasn't having fun, so he just left. But Casey Drake, he is getting a good run on entry to Heater, but Heater is getting a slightly better run off, which it's making these guys run very close to each other, as they are 1/10 apart.
I don't think Harrison Chandler's going to feel like it, to be honest. Last time he pitted was lap 57. His tires are old, his fuel is running on fumes here soon. I think he's probably hoping for a caution here soon.
Probably, but right now he's holding his ground in the third position. He is dropping off of the leaders. But
And as we heard from David, he's just taking it easy right now. Unless he's confident that he's gonna be able to fly around Harrison. I don't think he will.
yeah, it sounds like right now David Gibbs is driving pretty smart. Not taking too many risks because he knows these cars are very challenging to drive.
Tyler Tomasi actually overtakes.
Oh, Tomasi overtakes Gibbs. Now he's chasing down Harrison. And he wants part of that action being from the top two guys right now. He wants to get back in that fight.
We've seen the pace from Tyler all day. And we see that Harrison's starting to drop off, so I won't be surprised if here soon Tyler just tries to make or they start battling.
These two are teammates, so I wonder if Tomasi can catch up there, if he'll ask if Harrison plays nice with him, if he can get his nose under there.
Trying to get through some camera angles.
Some shots of Harrison Chandler's autism awareness. Chevy Impala.
Zachary Thorne's been in the pits for 10 laps now. I think he ran out of fast repairs and spun at some point, so it's a bit rough for him.
Zachary Cox, though, still one lap down, trying to hope for that caution to come out. He's up to 7th right now.
Just show you consistently and keeping your nose clean can really get you somewhere.
Zachary Cox has been in so many issues, though. I don't think that nose is clean.
Well, nose clean since last he had an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying this. Tyler is now 12. Did Tyler spin? He's now 12 seconds back, and I think he's about to be lapped. Or is that the red car of Cox?
Oh, Tyler definitely did just lose it. He's now one lap down, battling Zachary Cox for that position.
And it says that he's gone through the pits, and that he's gone through the entire pit lane in 6 seconds. So I think he may have lagged, like, really bad. Although as we're speaking, Zachary Cox did get lapped, which he still has the lucky dog if nobody else is a lap down, right?
Well, he would get waived only once, so...
But then his lucky dog would carry through.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Tyler. I wonder if he... Says Tyler Tomasi is now 3 laps down, so it looks like he is out of this race. That's unfortunate for your pole sitter right there. Harrison, though, he's caught up to the back of Casey Drake.
Giving him some trouble. Casey seems to have made a few mistakes in the past few laps. He's definitely broken off from the back of heater.
Yeah, I wish we caught what happened to Tyler. I'm very confused there.
We'll go through it while we do the interviews. Thorne is still in the pits.
Yeah, Tyler's not on the track anymore. I just got confirmation from Zach that he was out of fast repairs and he was trying to repair all his damage. He is now on the track now.
Mm. Doesn't look like Harrison's about to clear Casey Drake here. Just
Yep, Harrison now up to that second spot. Big
Gibbs.
movement out of the 88 once again.
Mhm.
Saving it though.
Gibbs is hungry. Gibbs wants that podium. He can
Way
see
he's been
second.
driving, I think he can get that now.
Oh yeah.
His heater is gone.
I still don't think Harrison has enough fuel to make it to the end. Especially at the rate that he's burning it now that he's been pushing hard to get Casey.
Well, now that he's passed him, maybe he can create some of a buffer, or if... I don't know, David Gibbs thought that he was perfectly fine, and didn't they pit at the same time?
No, Gibbs picked 10 laps earlier. Or 10 laps later.
Oh, so fuel might be an issue for that 29 machine.
Gibbs can see it. Gibbs can see second, and he won second. I mean, he's your defending champion right now. He wants to go get a good... I think right now at this point, Heater's much too far down the road. He knows he can't win this, but he might be able to get a good second place here if he can get some good, nice laps under his belt.
Yeah, that would be a good points day. Because the series, the Arca series, does replace our Cup series from last year. Or any people that know of the series. Because we didn't have it broadcasted, but people have talked about us still.
As there's 5 laps to go. I hate to jinx it, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Heater has checked out at the front. 3 seconds.
Peter has checked out. If we can give him a commentator's curse, that'd be good though, so he can get some more action.
Yeah. Random puncture. But yeah. Yeah, right now all the action is happening on second. Casey Drake, Harrison Chandler, and David Gibbs right there on the tails. You can really see how much Casey's pushing it, getting a
Yes,
little bit sideways.
big moment out of the
He is-
80.
He is trying to get this position. He's pushing hard. And just judging by the sound, which I know you can't hear the sound, it does look like Harrison is really coasting a long ways through these corners. I think it's evident by how much he's fallen off Heater in the last 2 laps, as it's white flag. If this is the last lap, this is the last chance Casey has to make it. Harrison's looking slow. I think he really is just trying to make this fuel last one more corner.
He is very close. Casey Drake to the very back, or yeah, very back of the 29. It looks like though Harrison will come in second as Casey Rex trying to do his best
Casey
and all he
make it or-
can, but your winner is Eric Heater.
Please tell me Casey made the cross line before Gibbs. That'd be... I don't think he did.
Scoring does say Casey is in third.
Okay. That would have been embarrassing.
Eric Heater will burn it down here in USA after pulling out a clinic. He had to fight back from the end of the field multiple times. But he has proved to be the dominant car, and he was passing very well too.
Just overall fantastic drive today by Heater, as well as I would like to say, by Cox. Zach he had I think he was doing a Polish. Just a very rough start to the race, but kept his nose clean after the round of cautions and pulled away with a 6th at the end of the day, which is definitely not the worst that could happen. A little bit of showing off here from Heater. You want to go ahead and pull Casey Drake up into the booth?
Alright, no one's in the waiting room like they should be, but oh, someone just pulled up Zachary Cox. It's probably Zach. So do you hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all.
Alright, I wish Zachary wouldn't pull people up randomly, but we know you have a crazy day today. You rallied back to a 6th place finish.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a few weeks with work and stuff like that. I haven't even been able to touch our racing at all. So this was the first race coming back, and then I got mixed up in some other people's issues there. Seems like I had 89 car just randomly run into the back of me coming out of 2, kept into me until he finally spun me out going into turn 3 there. But could have been worse. Wish I could have been a little bit quicker, been up there, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, we saw you were waiting there 1 lap down, hoping for that caution, but unfortunately it never came.
Yeah. Oh well. It's racing though. Can't complain with the 6th place finish, so.
Yep, decent points day for you.
Yep.
Thanks for your time.
Alright, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Okay, I see people in the waiting room now, so we'll bring up 2nd place finisher Harrison Chandler. And then I'll see if Casey comes in, and then we'll finish up by talking to Eric Heater. Harrison, it's Matt and Harrison in the booth. Do you copy?
Hi there, yes I do.
All right. We saw an interesting strategy call from you, but it ended up paying off at the end, giving you a 2nd place position. So can you talk us through what was going on?
Oh, track position, that's pretty much all it is at USA Asphalt. It's tough, it really is. Especially with the Arca cars. You run here, if I ran here in street stocks or something like that, it wouldn't be that bad. But man, them Arca cars, something about them's just real tough at this track. I don't know why, but anyway, I'm sorry. I'm really hyped right now. That was an awesome race. Led 13 laps, least amount of incident points again. Only one was with that little spin early in the race. It wound up 2nd. Ecstatic. I'm only 15 years old. I have autism, Tourette's. So I take every bit to heart, and I cherish every great race or great moment or whatever there is in each race, because never know when I'm gonna get it again. But man, this was a fantastic race. It really was.
Yeah, we saw you pass Casey Drake, and I'm sure you felt very excited about that because Casey's very fast.
Oh man, I was behind him for, I want to say, maybe 20 laps or something like that, and then it was just one of the turns. I just finally had a run on him, and he tried pinning me all the way down to the bottom, but I still was able to get by him, thankfully. And then after that, all I was worried about was just making sure I was able to keep the same pace I was behind him when I was in front of him, so that he wouldn't get to the back of me and do something potentially following me back to last car on the lead lap or something like that. So I just kept the line I did, and he got loose off of one of the turns, and it was just free track until then. So that was it was fun. It was really fun. It really was.
Well, congrats on your second place finish. Looks like Harrison wants to ask you a question.
I got one question for you. What was your fuel situation? Because I would have bet money that you didn't have the fuel to make it to the end, and you proved me wrong, obviously.
14 laps of fuel whenever the race ended. I was way too good. I was saving. I was in fourth gear saving almost every second during the caution laps, and there was just enough that I was able to keep it going. So
All right.
I'm not usually really good with strategy, honestly. I was wondering because I had made mistakes from strategy a few other races. So linear street stocks was the one where I didn't pit for tires, and then I got basically freight trained. So to finally get a strategy right is satisfying. Really, really good.
Well, congrats on your second place finish. Before you go, is there anyone you would like to thank for your performance tonight?
Oh well, you guys for broadcasting. It's I know it's not. I know it might not seem like much, but man, going back to watch these races afterwards is real cool. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun on track. I hope it was fun watching it from home. Then of course I can't thank anyone unless I include my parents. They mean the world to me. They've given so much. They've sacrificed so much so that I could do stuff like this. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them purchasing my rig and everything and my computer and everything else. So thanks a ton to my parents. I love you guys. And I hope y'all enjoyed as well.
All
All
right.
right, well, thank you for your time.
Yep, thank you very much, guys. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so up next, we will bring third place finisher, Casey Drake. We were just talking to second place finisher, Harrison Chandler. Hey, Casey, it's Matt and Harrison in the booth. Do you copy?
Yep, I got you.
All right, so third place run. It was a pretty good day for you. We saw you challenging Eric Keeter throughout parts of the race. So is there anything you want to let us know about what was going on?
I was just me and he were trying to save a little bit of tires at the end. He saved them a little bit better and just pulled away, and I kind of fell back a little bit and dropped back to third. Not saving as good as he did.
So is there anything that you would have done differently with your driving to save tires?
Just take it a little bit more easy on entry and exit. Not get on the throttle too soon on exit, and also just take it a little bit more easy on the entry.
Thank you for your time. Also, before we let you go, is there anyone you would like to thank for your performance tonight?
Just my team, Supermax Racing.
All right, well, congrats on the win once again for your team.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that was Casey Drake, second place finisher. Before we end the day, we'll talk to the winner, Eric Heater, in the number 28 machine. Hey, Eric, it's me and Harrison in the booth. Do you copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we saw you pull off a clinic after like halfway through the race. So is there any, can you let us know what was going on?
Towards the beginning half, it was, just we were just waiting on to be good on fuel to pit, and right about when that caution came out, I was about to come in, so a little unlucky there. I would have liked for it to go green, but not possible, I guess. but once we got that caution, it was just pitting a couple extra times to make sure we would be good on fuel for green white checkered and stuff like that. And at the end, we were definitely, I think, about 15 laps of the good, so we were definitely good. But other than that, it was definitely just about managing the tires. That was most of what went into all the pace. After about probably 10 laps of green flag runs, your tires would wear off to about 20, 22s, I think. I'm not sure what the 10th was, but about 22s. And it would stay there. And basically, what you would have to do is just keep your tires cool. And towards that middle portion of that run, Talon was really on me. He was pushing me up. And I was running a little bit harder than I wanted to, but I knew running like that, he was eventually going to fall off. So I was just trying to keep him there and just waiting for that to happen. And eventually he did start to overheat his tires and he got loose and got back there. And just that 5 lap difference on our tires at the end there with Harrison made the difference. So we were able to pull out the gap.
So we saw in the race you were, due to being unlucky, you had to pass many cars to get back up to the front multiple times. So how was it navigating traffic when you knew that you were faster?
It was just, about being patient. I didn't want to burn up my stuff going through the field, so I knew the top was pretty good in 1 and 2. I knew in 3 and 4 you really had to stick the bottom to make any lap time. So I was able to basically go anywhere I wanted in 2, so I really had the benefit there. I could go high, go low, and just try to get the run off the corner to dive in 3. And that was how I made all those passes. And the reason we got back there was pretty much just, pitting to get good on fuel and get a little bit cooler tires, stuff like that. So I didn't really have any worries that we would be able to get a podium, but it was just, managing the tires to get the win.
Is there anyone you would like to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my teammates and stuff. Shout out to them. We got a 1, 2, 3 for the Alliance here, so pretty good race for us. We'll see how it is, for the rest of the point season, and hopefully we can get a team championship or drivers championship, at least for one of us. I'm not sure how it works.
All right, Harrison, do you have any questions to ask Keeter?
I got nothing. Good win today.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, see you guys next week.
See you then.
All right. And with that, me and Matt sign off. We'll see you next week, next Sunday at Martinsville. Hope to see you then.